Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome once again to Walk the Talk Sports, the most watched talk show south of the Big Apple, east of the city of brotherly love. And once again, we are here at Leisure Village West at Willow Hall on the patio on a beautiful early June, almost summer day. Right, Alex? It's hot in the sun while our audience is sitting in the shade. What do you think of that?
It is warm.
Okay.
You know, but I'm glad that they're able to enjoy themselves in the shade. It is a little warm out here. Thanks, Mike and Bill. All right.
Okay, we have a lot to discuss, but we're going to get into our last topic, which is, believe it or not, golf. The PGA has merged with the LIV Tour and DP Tour, which I think is another European tour. But listen, I'm not saying we're geniuses. We're far from it. But we did call it. They need to merge because it's just too big. The money was just too much. And honestly, the better players on tour are in the Saudi Arabia League, I should say. So we're excited. Hopefully we'll have a crowd up in Bedminster when we volunteer, and I'm looking forward to that. But we're going to get to golf a little bit later. But baseball news today, I'm going to start off with the Yankees took a good series from the Dodgers, winning 3-2. They are playing better ball. They are getting healthy. Their lineup is getting stronger. Guys came off the IL. Their pitching is still a little suspect, but you know, Garrett Cole, he's their main guy. He's 7-0, I think, with a 2.82 ERA. So as far as rotation, they're still a little weak. But you know what? It's still a long season. I think the Yankees are going to be there. I think they sit second in the wild card, which means it's too early to judge on that. As far as the Mets are concerned, it's a struggle. We win 3 games, we lose 3 games. And guess what? Guess where we go tonight for a 3-game series? Atlanta. And we never, as Met fans know, we never fare well down in Atlanta. But, you know, look, they need help. Their lineup is too inconsistent. Their starting pitching is meh. But their bullpen has kept them in games and haven't blown too many leads, which I'm surprised, losing their top reliever for the year before the year started. But we'll see what goes. But you know what? Like I said, look, I'm a Jet fan, and I still can't believe I'm saying to myself, I'm looking forward to football season. But we'll save that for another episode. As far as the Philly fans out there, they're playing better ball. They just got to start hitting. You know, I mean, I think they sit in 4th place in the Eastern Division. They're right now, they're outside of the wild card. But look, remember last year? They were the last seed, and guess what? They went to the World Series. So that is, before I get off of baseball, for you old-timers, like myself, Roger Craig, former manager of the San Francisco Giants, 3-time World Series champion, and I know John knows this, an original Met in 1962. Passed away this past week at the age of 93. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. No. Yes, and another former Brooklyn Dodger, Giant. Yes. All right, so that is baseball. Now I'm going to move on to...
If you're wondering
football.
why he's talking so much, he does that a lot. But he's covering all your professional sports. I'm drifting off a different direction today, so we're going to let him keep going, and then.
Yeah, he was Alex this past week has been on a cloud 9 kind of thing, you know. So it's okay. He's excused. I'll carry it. But no, he'll get into it. But as far as football is concerned, the OTAs are practically over as far as camps. The only news I have as far as signings, the Buffalo Bills signed Leonard, hold on, let me get it, Leonard Floyd, a top defensive rusher. It's a good move for the Buffalo Bills. That will keep, as far as Josh Allen on the field more, because if Buffalo has if they're healthy, their defense is good. It's not good for my team, the Jets, where Aaron Rodgers is expected to But we'll see. You know, like I said, football, I can't wait. No news on really Giants, Jets, and no major signings. Barkley's still not signed. What's that?
Buffalo broke down ground on the stadium today.
Oh, they did, finally. I've been to that old stadium, and it's nothing to brag about, but that's good news. Good for them.
4 years they're going to go to.
Are they going to have a roof? Oh, good comments from the peanut gallery out there. All right, and I'll just quickly get into hockey and basketball. Basketball, the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets are tied 1-1. And, you know, look, Denver had the better record. Miami's is playing the best basketball right now. They just came off a series with the Boston Celtics, so that I think is going to go 6 or 7 games.
Miami's playing a great defensive game, so they're
going to have to beat Denver. You're right. You're right.
And that's why they're in it.
Yeah,
they're in it. They're in it.
So now they go to Miami, correct? Okay. And in hockey, it's funny because last night at our meeting in Bocce, Jack Fuller walked out. She goes, "Man, I got to get home. I got to get home and watch the hockey game," and I forgot all about it. But that series, Vegas is up 2-0. But believe me, when they get back to Florida, I think tomorrow night or Friday, it is going to be an ugly series. This series it's even though Vegas is up 2-0, it is not over. So expect that to go the distance too. But it got a little chippy last night and even the game before. But you know what? That's playoff hockey. It's to be expected. You know, you don't want to see anybody get suspended in big games, especially, you know, the Cup Finals. But it's going to go down to the wire, I'm sure. And as far as you have anything to add? Hockey genius?
No, we talked about hockey. It's fine.
All right. Now, for you, I don't see Diane out here today, but for soccer fans, quickly, this Saturday is the championship for the Champion League in Europe. Inter Milan will play Manchester City for the finals. That'll be Saturday. So the next show we can talk about that. Hopefully Diane will be back. So that is soccer. So now let's get to golf. Or you want to do high school? You want to save golf for last? Let's do that.
I'll do my whole thing. Go ahead.
No, but you haven't got a wording. Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
No, I feel bad.
No,
I feel bad. You know, I put my Met hat back on here. I feel bad. Go ahead, you go.
I'm working on my tan right here. Just finish up.
You go.
Finish up.
Don't wake them up.
Yeah, finish up.
All right, now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, the PGA Tour finally woke up and said, hey, we got to do something here because it's funny. The PGA's golden goose, Tiger Woods, those days are over. And most of the good players now are in this Saudi Arabia League, the Live League, and they need some marquee players to come back here. And today, they made the announcement, they merged. Imagine that. Did we not get that right, Alex? Did we not get that right months ago?
We did.
That it had to be?
We did.
Because this, you know, they wouldn't survive. I guess
I'm a little bit disappointed on the PGA.
So that.
I mean, it's such fresh news. I mean, I'm sure there's more details in the next few days, but right. I mean, they've already appointed this governor of Saudi Arabia. Now all of a sudden he's part of a traditional sports of the PGA. Now he's a full committee member of the PGA, and one day we have the Saudi Arabian governor that's is going to be part of our board and part of everything. I mean, I don't know. I enjoy Live. I obviously love the PGA. We're going to be working at a Live deal. We knew they were going to probably merge or do something to combine the two. I'm just shocked that they're allowing. The PGA was so quick to allow, I guess government type folks
right,
to be part of their tradition.
And I remember, mentioning that what they should do is have like a World Series, 3 out of 2 different venues, and just play, and see, test that first. You knew that was going to draw. It was going to draw, But Alex, it's all about the money.
Yep.
They sold out their soul. And the players are heaving bricks at each other because, look, the media here in the United States was vicious, and even some commentators on the Golf Channel, vicious against the players that jumped, And look, honestly, You don't know who one person's personal matter is as far as family and stuff. Look, they maybe, you know, the money's there. Why not take advantage of it? You know, you can't condemn somebody for thinking about his family first.
I mean, I guess we'll see how it all turns out. I mean, just the way everything went down. You know, even I was reading some tweets from PGA players. I mean, I think PGA players weren't even aware of this merge.
They found out on Twitter.
They found out on Twitter.
Does that sound familiar? They found out on Twitter.
So,
Which is, now you think of an organization like that, tradition, players found out on Twitter and they weren't too happy about it. And that's sad, that really is. But you know, to get back to Saudi Arabia, they are also involved in the Premier League in soccer. That's not only golf.
right.
They have their trail, their money into a lot.
They've got their hands in a lot of sports.
They do, and it's growing. I mean, it is what it is what that's today's world, you know. So I'm good with golf.
All right.
Oh, before I forget, the LPGA is down south in the ShopRite in Galloway, down by Atlantic City this weekend. So if you get a chance, I've been there twice to see the girls play, and believe me, my knees buckle. I'll tell you a funny story. We were on the seventh hole, and this girl hit up against the ropes, the boundary, and the caddy came over, and I asked, well, what club is she going to use? And he goes, and it was about, I think the green was about 205, 210 distance. This girl, I mean, not big, takes out a 7-iron. My knees buckled when I saw the shot. I looked at it. It landed right on the right-hand side of the hole. And I'm saying, and the caddy just gave me a wink, and I'm saying, wow. But it's all about, you know, as golfers know, it's all about ball striking. Consistency, hitting the ball on the sweet spot every time. And these professionals, guess what? They can do it. You marvel at it. You really do. It's just, I know they practice a lot, but to do it in a pressure situation, man, woo. Okay, I'm good.
Where were they last weekend?
They were up in Liberty. Yes.
Liberty National.
Liberty National. Which,
I think Kevin's son caddied for a player up there in Liberty.
who was that? Wilson? Who was that player, Kev? The girl.
Sure, the professional.
Well, who did he caddy for?
He had the #1 amateur,
Number one
Okay.
amateur.
and they were playing with the #1 professional, who was from the U.S. She's Korean American, beautiful girl. She won the tournament on her first time out, which is a record that's standing over 80 years.
Wow.
80.
Whoa.
Wow.
So win a tournament in your first time out.
Well, and then that was Rose Zhang.
Rose Zhang.
Gotcha. Wow, that's
Wow.
awesome. Good.
Very nice. So,
All right, Captain.
is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
All right.
Chocolate milk or no chocolate milk? It's you, buddy.
You know, I forgot it, and I bought chocolate milk, and I figured if I brought it, it was a warm day, and I knew that Mike and Bill were going to put us in the sun. And I would have offered chocolate milk to my partner, and he would have got all twisted and wouldn't want to drink it, and so I left the chocolate milk for our next. I believe our next show is in the evening. I'll post it, but it's going to be nice in the evening. I'll bring the chocolate milk.
Okay.
All right. So.
And pastina.
And the what?
Pastina.
Pastina?
He doesn't know what pastina is. Gail, tell him, Gail. No pastina? Go ahead. Go on.
All right.
Go ahead.
Look, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Obviously, Rob just shared a whirlwind of topics in the professional sports world. And I just decided today, you know, I was going to come here and work on my tan, sip on my drink, listen to Rob, and just share a little local stuff. You know, why talk professional?
Right.
So, so baseball. We were talking about baseball earlier about the Blue Claws. You know, the Blue Claws are a game and a half out of first place, and so we added it to our future road trip. So, be on the look on the Bocce Club site. We're going to now we have a Blue Claws game. We're looking like the end of July, and we're going to make a Rutgers football game. And in October, we have the Army Boston College game. So we got a lot of stuff we're going to do. For those of you, we talked about it last show. If you've never taken a road trip with this one, it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be fun. So
it's must-see TV. It is. It is must-see TV.
So be on the lookout for that.
Right, Priscilla, must-see TV.
Yeah, we got Blue Claws, we got Rutgers, and we got Army.
Yes, that's awesome.
Those are our little trips we're all going to, and we're going to invite everybody to join us to go. So with that said, baseball. We'll talk a little high school baseball. Just a couple, there was several games this last week, but the two non-public schools we had, well, we talked about how Rainey was winning all year long.
I know who you're going to say now.
Came to a halt.
Good.
On Saturday.
Good.
Came to a halt. So Rainey, their season ends by losing to, is it Gloucester Catholic? Gloucester? Gloucester Catholic. Lost to them on Saturday, 4-1. So their season came to, but they had a great season. The other non-public school, RBC, rallied to beat St. Joseph 4-1 in their first ever sectional title.
RBC.
High school baseball.
Yeah. How about Rumson Fairhaven? Nowhere to be found?
No, they did. So are they not a non-public? They're a public school?
They're a public school.
So they did win. They beat...
yeah. I saw that, Alex, come across.
Seneca, or is it Seneca, or is it
maybe Seneca,
something like that? They won this weekend as well, so they did win. So little high school baseball. Now I'm going to talk. Believe it or not, this is pretty wild. We're going to talk Leisure Village sports. So Leisure Village sports.
Where'd you pull that out of?
Yeah, I just made some calls. I mean, I wish I would have got a little bit more information on this one category.
He's a popular guy. He made some calls. Look at that, huh?
So
pretty good.
So Leisure Village.
I don't get the calls. He gets the calls.
Bocce. So obviously bocce we play here for fun, but we do have a traveling team of men and women that travel, and it's competitive. And so, anyways, I'm sure everybody's already seen my post, and we'll just chalk it up to a learning experience. But the Leisure Village men and women traveled to Lake Ridge last week. Took a little bit of a beating, 12 games to 0. It's all right. Like Rob says in baseball, it's early in the season. So we'll see what happens when they come back around the next time.
You know, when I used to coach, I used to tell the kids when we lost, I said, look, it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
You learn more from losing than you do winning. And keep that taste in your mouth, so you know you don't want to taste that ever again.
That's right.
That's it.
So, and then for Leisure Village Bocce, so everyone knows out there, obviously they won't see this in time for tomorrow, but these folks will, is that Leisure Village is hosting Travel Bocce here in our soon-to-be old Bocce Stadium tomorrow. So we're hosting Holiday City. So if you're around, you want to go down and cheer on the gang, the men and women.
It's at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Right, it's early enough
Leisure
so it won't
Village
get too hot.
Bocce Stadium. Now some people will be able to see this. The following week, they also host Renaissance.
Yes.
So Renaissance will be here next Wednesday, Holiday City tomorrow. That is Leisure Village Bocce.
And then we go on the road.
There we go. Now, you didn't think I would know. You didn't think I would dig this up. Let's talk a little bit about some Leisure Village pickleball. All right, let's talk about pickleball. So I will tell you, I don't know, was it last week? I think they went to, and obviously I'm probably going to word this completely incorrect on my sources that gave it to me, but I will tell you that some residents entered, I guess it's a Tom's River round robin tournament, and coming away, believe it or not, we had in the 60-plus mixed doubles, we had Susan Nutt and Bill Burns won the bronze medal in the mixed doubles. So we had in the 75-plus men's double, we had Neil Gottsman and Wynn Faulkner.
Yeah.
They as well brought home a bronze medal from that tournament.
Very nice. Good.
And also in that tournament, Cindy Simon participated in that tournament. Those were all the names that were given to me. If anybody else played in, and I apologize. We're Why not? I'm gonna start throwing in.
That's
We got
good
so
news.
much village sports going on between pickleball, golf, bocce. Who knows what? Who knows we're gonna start next? Who knew?
That's
knows?
why we're premier.
Who knows?
Premier.
Maybe we'll start up a cornhole league or something. You know?
No, there's something else.
No. I would start. We could start off with. Didn't you guys used to have a softball team?
They did. Yes, they did.
You know, I'm a pretty good softball player.
West Coast, pretty good softball player. Arc, modified.
No,
How about a stickball?
stick.
How about punch ball? Remember punch ball?
So, anyways, that's pickleball. I do have some golf. I tried researching. I'm sure this golf club has had some tournaments lately, and I couldn't just get some results from those. But I do have some golf news that Barbara Corrigan, Gloria
Gloria from Bocce.
Gloria, and Bob
Nigro.
all three of those folks here in Leisure Village all recently had a hole-in-one in the golf. Right there. So, hopefully the next time I'll have some tournament news. I was scrambling. Like I said today, I said, you know what, let me do something.
No, this is nice, Alex. There's something different.
Let's talk about the folks that live here in Leisure Village and their sporting accomplishments. And then I have a follow-up. You know, obviously, these are folks that we've talked about in the past, and so I definitely want to bring this up. I know that many shows ago, we talked about Joy's grandson. So I just want to mention, I had seen in social media there that I guess her grandson, Carney, I guess he's a freshman, I think he's a catcher. And I guess this year he got his varsity letter as a freshman as a catcher.
Oh, that's great.
So congratulations to Carney.
Remember those days?
Yeah.
Varsity letters. Yeah, that's nice.
So
that is wonderful.
So with that's all the Leisure Village stuff I got.
Okay. Anybody, audience-wise, any questions? Anything to fire up? Nothing? Good? Anything about golf, the merger, anything? No. Okay.
Mike, you have anything? Is that it?
That's it. That's all I have, brother.
I'm out.
That's it.
Where are we at?
30 minutes.
About
30 minutes. That's where we want to be.
That's it. Especially when you're in the sun.
Especially when we're in the sun.
Right.
So, all right.
All right, guys, I just want to, okay, wait a minute, give me a second. I just want to say thank you for attending once again in this beautiful venue here at Willow Hall on the patio.
You know what? You look around the whole, I'm going to tell you something. You look around, not just down here at Willow, but at Encore, well, I should just say, not just at Encore, at Willow, this property looks beautiful. It really does.
It does.
It really looks beautiful. So it's great to be outdoors. It's great to, to be able to do this. And I'm looking forward to, I will post the next show. I believe it's an evening one. So we'll get some folks that are hard at work right now. Oh, that didn't just happen.
Oh, I'm so happy. He stayed up there. Look what moved. It must have been, what do they call that? The Santa Ana winds or something? What do they call that? What do they call that? What is it?
Santa Ana winds.
That's it. Blow it right over. Let's, I'm sorry. But once again, everyone, thank you so much for coming. Michael Blank, Bill Johnson, KLVW-TV, Mike Maurizio, and the crew for giving us this wonderful opportunity. And until next time, remember, keep it between the lines. Gotcha.
We're doing fine.
happened.
Oh.